Hey folks, Jim Gilliland, A-TACS Camo here. And today we're going to talk about the tactical high vest and the attaching modular pack from Agilite Gear. Alright, for those of you who don't know, Agilite is an Israeli company that has direct ties with IDFs, and they're founded by former members. And so they've done all of that combat experience they've gained through years and years of training and actual real-world use to bring a great line of kit to you that has a lot of thought and process behind it. So the thing we're talking about today is we're going to talk about the tactical high vest and the attaching modular assault pack, or the AMAP. So as the vest goes, to start off, it's called the high vest for a reason. It's just really high on the torso, and what that does is it gives you good range of motion when you're bending, and it puts the weight high so your body is accepting more of the weight the way it's supposed to, as opposed to being low. Now there are 11 points of adjustment on this. There's 2 in the shoulders, there's 3 down each side, and there's 3 in the front. That gives you a wide range of fit, whether you're wearing body armor, heavy clothes, light clothes. Now, some very specific features about this, because there's a lot that this vest offers. Okay, we're going to start off with, there's 3 points of closure on the front, and they all have, locking buckles, fast-tech buckles, and they all adjust, so you can get it as wide or as narrow as you want. It has an additional strap on the front that's made with some elastic on it, and that's intended to hold things like binoculars or night vision goggles, something like that, to your body. It has a point of attachment for a weapon system if you want to do that. It comes integral with a 7-inch knife sheath. It has places for 12 AR magazines. They'll hold AR mags, they'll hold AR-10 mags, they'll hold AK mags. So when you've got it packed out, if you want to change magazines to a different weapon system, that's the only thing you have to change here instead of the entire vest. So another great feature is it's got a pull strap here, and it's got a battery rack on it. So if you're feeding those night vision, if you're feeding the lasers, if you're feeding lights, if you're doing other things, you can pull those out, take off what you need, and store it back. Another great item, I think, is it has a 2-piece flip down exposure panel, to where if I put my targeting information on here, or my radio frequencies, or anything like that I need to get to and access readily, and I'll be able to see, you can lock it down, and for extra security you can buckle that up. It's got pouches on the side for magazines, for knives, for compasses. I mean, there's a really broad stroke of things that you can do with this vest. Another great feature is the radio compartment that's already on here. And it has an elastic feature to where if you want to change your frequency, you need to see where you're at, you can just pull it away from you, change what you need to, and it will come right back to your vest and stay close to your body. Again, on the sides, it's very open with the points of attachment. The foam on the inside is fairly thick, and it's got mesh on the outside, so it breathes very well. If you don't want the foam in it, or you want to get it even closer to your body, then you can take the foam attachments out, and that gives you more room inside the vest. These compartments here can be used for first aid kit, they can be used for frag grenades, they can be used for compass kits, anything like that you can find that you can put on here. So again, there's an endless array of things that you can do. Moving to the back and to the AMAP, or the attached modular assault pack is what they call it. And as you can see, this is quite lofty. There's a large pack on the back side of it, and it has some great features as well. And we'll move to the AU version. On the outside, it's got a stowable elastic band for your helmet, or for a big jacket or bulky items that you want to put on here. If you don't need that, you can open the bottom pouch, you can store that, and it lays flat again with plenty of loft there. It has retainer straps on the outside, so if you don't have that much into it, you can collapse it down and get it tight, and that way it stays completely out of the way. You can pull these straps open, and it fillets all the way out. It has radio compartment here, and set up in a couple of different ways. You can put hydration packs, you can do just about anything laid out appropriately here, the way the straps are laid in here and the way the pockets are. So you can set these up for a vast array of different contingents. And the best part about it is speaking of contingents, if you have one individual who gets pulled off to do something, but they have a piece of kit that's mission essential, essentially all you have to do is unbuckle the top parts. You can pull this panel off and place it right on the back of somebody else, roll it back up, reattach it, and now that mission essential kit has stayed with you as opposed to go off with the person that left. And there's no moving of straps, there's no arching. It's just you pull it off, you stick it on, you clip it in, and you're good. That is the high points of these vests, and they're very well laid out, they're very, very well built, and they've got a lot of combat experience behind them. And again, you know, it comes in FG and it comes in AU, so you really don't need anything other than that. So for more information on these specific kit or anything that Agilite makes, you can check our Facebook page or website out at atacs.com, that's a-tacs.com, or you can go to the vendor specific, that's Agilite Gear. Agilite Gear, they're making great stuff. And until next time, you gotta stay hidden.